أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will be revising some rules related to Noon Saakin and Tanween, and also learn a new rule. Okay, now this is the rule which we are going to explore and learn and practice is Ikhfa Noon Saakin and Tanween, concealing of nasal sound of Noon Saakin and Tanween. Now in this lesson, the surah in focus is Suratul Qari'ah, chapter 101. Now it has only 12 verses, small surah, but you can find 8 examples of Noon Saakin and Tanween, 3 examples of Noon Saakin, Noon with Sukoon, and 5 examples of Tanween. And Tanween, you know, comes at the end of a word. Now 4 special rules concerning Noon Saakin and Tanween. And these are the 4 rules. A rule of Idghhaar is a manifestation, where the nasal sound of Noon Saakin or Tanween is manifested, is clearly pronounced. It is not prolonged, but clearly pronounced. And the second rule is a rule of Idghaam, assimilation, joining, blending, assimilation of 2 words. And the third rule is called Iqlab, changing, where Noon Saakin changes to another letter, you know, when joining together or in a continuous recitation. And the fourth rule is called rule of Ikhfa. It means concealing. And we have already learned and practiced the first 3 rules from the above 4. In the previous lessons, we all learned about Idghhaar, Idghaam and Iqlab. And we are going to revise now before moving to the 4th rule, which we are going to explore and practice and learn today. Now, what is the rule of Idghhaar? Just a quick recap, revision. If after Noon Saakin or Tanween, any of the following 6 letters, Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Kha, comes next, then the nasal sound of Noon Saakin or Tanween will be kept short. You know that there are 29 letters, and if we count Alif and Hamza as a 1, because their pronunciation is the same, there are 28 letters. It's not less than 28 letters. So if you exclude these 6 letters of a clear manifestation of the nasal sound, and what is left after? 22. Okay, so here are some examples have been given from the Holy Quran. Now each one of you will be reciting and pronouncing these examples, and then I will be able to judge that you know the rule in practice or just in theory or both. Okay, so let's start from my right is Hassan. You continue all that one.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم من آمن منهم أنعمت تنحيتون من خوف من غيره كتاب أنزلناه قوم هاد سميع عليم رغدا حيث عفو غفور عليم خبير.
Okay, now the fees.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم من آمن منهم أنعمت تنحتون من خوف من غيره كتاب أنزلناه قوم هاد سميع عليم رغدا حيث عفو غفور حليم خبير عليم خبير.
Okay. Can you tell me the reason that on certain words you have applied a waqf, okay, and most you did not make a waqf, and one you did that in tanhiduna, is you made a waqf on that one, and all rest without waqf. Is there any special reason for that, or just this is your choice?
So it's just my choice.
Your choice, and same with you. Okay. So there is no hard and fast rule whether you are making a waqf on this on that one, but it's up to you. Okay, we know very well that what are the special rules regarding waqf. The last consonant is made mute, okay, without any vowel. Okay, the second rule is idgham, and if after noon sakin or tanween any of the following 6 letters ya, ra, mim, lam, waw and noon, and in order to remember these 6 letters the word is yarmalun. Okay, if any of these 6 letters comes next, then the assimilation will take place either with nasal sound for about 2 seconds or without nasal sound depending on the next letter. The point is that there are 1,000 places of noon sakin and tanween, and we have to apply a certain rule from the the 4 of idhar, idgham, iqlab and ikhfa, and it depends upon the next letter. Okay, now if within one word or in the 2 words, let's see, if within one word if the noon sakin comes, and we have to take care about the next letter which is after that, just after that, and then accordingly we will apply the rule. And if there are 2 words, for example his man ending on noon sakin, and what is the next word, like for example is hamza alif amana, and here the rule will apply it. So these rules will only be applied in a continuous recitation. If you are making a waqf, then no rule will apply of these noon sakin and tanween. The rules of noon sakin and tanween will only be applied when you are making a continuous recitation. Then you have to take care about the next letter after noon sakin or tanween, okay, in a continuation. Now in this case these are the 6 letters. We know that out of 28, excluding 6 of the first, which we made a practice of izhar, left over is 22. Now if you exclude these 6, and what will be the balance? Well, what will be the total after that? 16. So it means if you exclude these 6, the 16s are left. Now each one will be practicing all these examples. It is up to you whether you apply waqf or pronounce without waqf. So let's start first from this side. Bye.
من يقول من ربهم من مثله من لدنك من ولي من نفسه رجل يسعى غفور رحيم سراجا منيرا هدى للمتقين جنات وعيون رسولا نبيا.
Okay, so it's okay, well done. So about 2 counts, 2 seconds you assimilated on some words with the nasal sound and on certain words without nasal sound, and this is according to the rule. Sometime assimilation will take place with nasal sound, about 2 counts 2 seconds, and sometime without nasal sound, and I think you have applied all that one, and I will ask first Nafis. So what is the rule? Assimilation with nasal sound and without nasal sound. How would you recognize that I am going to assimilate, blend these two words without nasal sound?
Ra and lam is without nasal sound.
Ra and lam is without nasal sound. But clarify further. It's not fully clear. Ra and la, yes.
If there is a Noon Saakin or Tanween, the next letter is lam or ra, then there is no nasal sound in the Idghaam.
Okay, good. Your answer is good. A little bit more addition to that after Noon Saakin and Tanween, if the next letter is Ra Mushaddad or Lam Mushaddad, okay? Because in the examples of the Holy Quran, where is the Noon Saakin and Tanween? Whenever the assimilation takes place, and this is a good sign, then the next letter is with Tashdeed. And Tashdeed demands, and Tashdeed is a sign of Idghaam, of the assimilation. Now the two words are joining together. Okay, so here good example is in the first line after min, the second word min, the next word is Ra Mushaddad, and then this nasal sound will be dropped and mim with kasra will be joined with Ra Mushaddad. Okay, so this is good. So if you exclude lam and ra, the four letters are remaining. Okay, and these are yanmu, ya, noon, mim, waw, or yomin, ya, waw, mim, noon. Okay, and now this is the third rule. What is the rule of Iqlab of Noon Saakin and Tanween? If after Noon Saakin or Tanween the following one letter, ba. Remember in the Izhar, Noon Saakin and Tanween followed by 6 letters, and Idghaam followed by 6 letters, 12 together, and this is the 13th letter. So 28 minus 13, what is left? 15. Okay, this is the 13th letter. So ba. If after Noon Saakin or Tanween the next letter is ba, then this Noon Saakin or Tanween will turn into Mim Saakin in pronunciation, and it will be pronounced with long nasal sound gunna. Long nasal sound gunna, about 2 counts or 2 seconds. Now these are the examples have been taken from the Holy Quran, and each one will be reciting all these examples. Please make sure you are focusing on that rule of Iqlab especially, but at the same time you are applying all the learned rules. And a quick recap, I will be observing rules of prolongation, elongation, like for example alif waw ya u ti na, and also attached prolongation. Okay, is a big sword like on the last word, biasma'ihim, and also in that in the second example as well. And also I will be looking on the lam mushaddad, whether you pronounce with thick sound or thin sound. You know about the rules very well. And again about mim sakin is there in the third line, which rule you are going to apply to mim sakin. You are going to make it short in pronunciation, or you are prolonging. Okay, I leave up to you. Let's start with Hassan.
قال يا آدم أنبئهم بأسمائهم من بقلها وقثائها وقل لهم في أنفسهم قولا بليغا.
When joining together, in the qawlan, this is tanween followed by ba, is a smaller meme. This tanween will change into meme sakin, and this changing will take place with 2 counts of nasal sound. Okay, otherwise your first two examples were okay, but a little bit more duration is needed in the third example. So do again, please.
وقل لهم في أنفسهم قولا بليغا.
Well done. Now this is the summary of rules of Noon Saakin and Tanween. Izhar 6 letters, Idghaam 6 letters, Iqlab 1 letter. These are 13, and the next leftover is 15. So Ikhfa are the 15 letters, and the total is 28 letters. So if you open any page of the Holy Quran, you will find Noon Saakin or Tanween, and how you are going to apply these, any of these 4 rules depends on the next letter, very next letter. Okay, so we have already learned and practiced the first 3 rules from the above 4. Now we are going to explore and practice the rule of ikhfa in terms of 15 letters. What is the rule of ikhfa of Noon Saakin and Tanween? A state between idhar and idgham. If this is a idhar, man amana, and here is a man yaqulu. Okay, the full assimilation with nasal sound, and here the clear pronunciation. There is the idhar and here is idgham. Ikhfa in between the two. A state between idhar and idgham, concealing the actual sound of Noon Saakin and Tanween. This is ikhfa, where you suppress, where you hide and conceal the nasal sound, but not fully clearly pronouncing that Noon Saakin and Tanween. So the rule is that if after Noon Saakin and Tanween, any of the following 15 letters, and these are ta, tha, jim, it is very difficult to remember all of them, because you know it is easy to remember the 6 letters of clear pronunciation of idhar, because they are all 6 are coming from these 3 chambers, you know, the 3 parts of this chamber of throat, because that is why that is called letters of throat. Hamza, ha from the bottom of throat, and the middle is ayn and ha, and the upper is ghain and kha. Also all 6 are coming, and the next are the 6 of assimilation, and only 1 is of iqlab. Now if you remember the first 13, whatever the left, that will be ikhfa. This is easy to remember, and easy to remember which are the 6 letters of assimilation. You just see the sign of a tashdeed over the next letter. If after Noon Saakin and Tanween the next letter is with tashdeed, it must be a letter of assimilation, of idgham. And for our facilitation, in Arabic Quranic system, it has been placed over there. So wherever the tashdeed sign is there after Noon Saakin and Tanween, make you know you are fully sure that these are the letters of assimilation. Okay, so you have to remember only the 6 letters where you are not going to prolong the voice, and you know the letters of throat, which are hamza, ha, ayn, ha, and ghain, kha. And very easy to remember 1 letter of iqlab, where Noon Saakin changing into Mim Saakin, you know, like only the ba, which we applied qawlan baliga, qawlam baliga. All right, so we are going to practice this one. Now examples from the Holy Quran, and below all 15 letters have been displayed, and I have taken out all examples from the Holy Quran for each letter. So each one will be reciting these one. I tell you how to do this one. First I will do this one, and then you can follow after me. Kuntum. Make sure that nasal sound is light nasal sound, and you are not stressing, you know, where is the origin of noon, but light pushing, light applying the light pressure on that exit point, not the full pressure, like for example inna, anna, is the full pressure is there, you know, your tip of tongue is touching inside. Here the light pressure, and between idhar and idgham. Okay, concealing, basically the concealing of nasal sound under the next letter, whatever the next letter of you know, this ikhfa. Let's see again. Kuntum,
kuntum,
unfa,
unsa,
anjaynakum,
anjaynakum,
andadan,
andadan,
munzirun,
munzirun,
unzila,
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 nansakh,
nansakh,
ansha'na,
ansha'na,
fansurna,
fansurna,
ma'budin,
ممدود
انطلقوا
انطلقوا
انظر
انظر
ينقلب
ينقلب
منكم.
منكم.
Okay, good. Now these are the mixed exercise covering all 4 rules of Noon Saakin and Tanween, and you are going to apply it sometime Idhar, sometime Idghaam, Iqlab, and the Ikhfa. All these rules are there. As I mentioned, it depends upon the next letter. So as soon as you find in the Holy Quran Noon Saakin and Tanween, just mind the next letter and then apply the rule, whatever is there. And what will be the rule in the first example? Tell me just quick example. This is basically, this is not now the time of the pronunciation. Just a quick question and answer. So Alimun Hakim, what rule will be applied, Hassan, here?
Izhar.
Idhar, good, because after Tanween there is a Ha of the 6 letters. What will be the min walin? What rule will be applied?
Idghaam with nasal sound.
Idghaam with nasal sound, idgham with bil gunna, idgham bil gunna. Okay, so because one of the good sign that this is a letter of idgham, because waw has a tashdeed over that. Okay, min labanin, which rule will be applied here?
What is this one?
Yes. See the next letter. If this is a with shadda, definitely is idgham.
Idghaam.
So this is idgham bil gunna or bidun gunna. Bidun gunna, without gunna.
Yes.
Min labanin.
Min
Okay.
labanin, yeah.
What rule will be applied on the next word yan'iku?
Izhar.
Idhar, because the next letter is ayn. And khayran yarahu, Nafis?
Idghaam ba ghunna.
Idgham bi gunna. Okay. Simulation with nasal sound, about 2 counts. Min rasulin, which rule?
Idghaam.
Which idgham? Bil gunna or bidun gunna? Bidun gunna.
bidun
Without
Without
nasal sound.
gunna, yeah.
So what will be the pronunciation?
Mir Rasul.
Mir rasulin. Min buyutikum, which rule you will apply?
Iqlab.
Iqlab, because after Noon Saakin, next letter is Ba. This Noon Saakin will change into Mim Saakin. Mim buyutikum. You agreed?
Yes.
Okay, next one. Fasabrun Jamil, which rule will be applied here?
Ikhfa.
Ikhfa, Tanween, the next letter is Jim. Jim is not of the letters of 6 letters of Izhar, 6 letters of Idgham. This is not the Ba, this is one of the 15 letters. So Ikhfa, the concealing of nasal sound will take place. Right. Sami'un Basir. Yes.
Idghaam.
Idgham. Ba does not have
doesn't have
tashdeed. So what will be? Sami'un, the next letter is Ba.
Basirun.
No, I know that Basirun, but which rule will be applied here? Is there any, I'll give you a hint. Is there a change?
There is no change.
Is changing taking place here?
No, there is no changes.
Now it's changing because Sami'un, the next letter is Ba, then Tanween is changing to Mim Saakin, Sami'un Basirun. Your practice is okay, but you have to make more revision about the rules as well. So now this is the last bit, okay? We are now, these are the same surah which we started in the beginning, and you can find here some examples. I am only quickly, this is our last slide, and starting all that one quick recitation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Say.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
القارعة.
القارعة.
ما القارعة.
ما القارعة.
وما أدراك ما القارعة.
وما أدراك ما القارعة.
يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث.
يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث.
وتكون الجبال كالإحن المنفوش.
وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش.
فأما ثقلت موازينه
فأما من ثقلت موازينه
فهو في عيشة راضية
فهو في عيشة راضية
وأما من خفت موازينه
وأما من خفت موازينه
فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية Okay, now the highlighted words, you know about the rule, where you are going to apply the rule of ikhfa and where is the rule of izhar. Okay, so that is tamad bil khair. Okay, so jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان